immorality. Some time ago, many of us were shocked when we heard that in the college dormitories, the boys and girls were in the same building but on different floors. Now it has changed so that the boys and girls are roommates. When I went to college, the boys could visit the living room of the girls' dormitory.
Yeah.
And I still think that is the best way to do it. I'll stick with the Bible. Fornication is a sin. If you are living in fornication today, you cannot be a child of God. Someone may say, wait a minute. You said a child of God could confess a sin and come back into the fellowship of God. That is right, but a child of God cannot confess sin and then persist in living in that sin. That is a dead giveaway that such a person is not a child of God. Uncleanliness includes all forms
Mhm.
of immorality. Covetousness is a grasping desire, and not just for money or material wealth. It may be a desire to be mentally superior to someone else. It could be coveting a home or a possession. Some people love to be president of something. Of course, it also includes the covetousness for money. It has been said that the miser thinks dollars are flat, so he can stack them, and the prodigal thinks they are round, so he can roll them. Whether
Mhm.
one stacks them or spends them, covetousness means gaining everything for your own selfish ends.
Yeah.
Some people try to garner uh, together all the honors of this world. I know ministers who would never be guilty of trying to get rich, but they surely are after position.
Yeah.
They want a position in their denomination or in their community. Covetousness is a rotten sin that is in our old nature. Let it not be once named among you. This means that they are not to be spoken of with approval or desire. Obviously, um, I am naming these sins with neither approval nor desire. Filthiness speaks of the utmost in the depravity. These are the low down, dirty things uh, one hears today. Foolish talking means to gloat or brag about sinning. Have you ever heard men or even women boast about how much they drink at a party?
Mhm.
Have you heard them boast
Yeah.
about their conquest in the realm of sex? That is foolish talking. Jesting does not mean good, clean humor. I'd be guilty of jesting if it meant that. Jesting means to make light of sensuality and immorality. It means telling dirty stories, but rather giving of thanks. It is to be the context of Christian conversation. I often play golf with a very wonderful Christian layman whom I loved in the Lord. Sometimes an unsaved man would join us. He would make a few bad shots and then he would lose his temper. He would ask God to damn the golf course and the sand traps, his
Oh.
golf clubs, and anything else he could think of. My friend would always say, "Praise the Lord, bless the Lord." The unbeliever would ask, "Why do you say that?" The Christian would ask, "Why do you take God's name in vain?"
Mm.
The reply would be, "It's a habit." It's
Mm.
also a habit with me, my friend. I would say every time I hear a man ask uh, God to damn something, I praise and thank Him for something. I sort of want to balance the budget down here. On several occasions, that stop the cussing, and it is good for us as Christians to make a habit